what kind of accessories are you gonna need to film cinematic weddings? So when you scroll down here on this video, when you scroll down, you will see accessories. I have tripods, I have gimbals, and then I have some fluid heads, such as this one right here. I have wow, that's it. Just I guess gimbals and tripods and a monopod. Personally, I've never used a monopod at a wedding, so I'm not gonna lie to you and sit here and say, "Oh, go get a monopod." Because honestly, I don't see the point of using a monopod. Because you can't just like let it stay there and go somewhere else, right? You need it wherever you go with you. So in this day and age, all you need is this. You need a gimbal. Because I'm assuming the reason why people had monopods were kind of to keep the shot steady, like when they're standing. But now you have gimbals, so I don't think you need a monopod. And as far as a slider, I stopped using sliders for weddings now. So I'm giving away my slider. Let me know if you want that. Anyways, so yeah, so gimbals, guys. You need a gimbal. You need a good tripod. So why this equipment? Let's talk about. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So you will need a tripod to keep your shots nice and steady, because during the wedding you will do a lot of standing, okay? Especially during the ceremony. So you will need to keep your camera stationary, okay, guys? During the ceremony, you will need to keep your your camera stationary. So you will need a good tripod to just like sit there and film while everything goes on. So you will need a tripod for that. So when you're first beginning, if you're a beginner, right? If you're a beginner, you could get any tripod. Honestly, any tripod is better than no tripod, guys. Trust me, any tripod is better than no tripod. So as a beginner, I recommend you just get any kind of tripod. But as you get advanced, you need to get a tripod with a fluid head, or you just need to get a separate fluid head, and you need to get a tripod, a good tripod like this with steady legs. I've put this in the recommendations down below. It's not expensive. It's like 60 bucks, I think it is. How much is this? On my recommendations, it's 89, but you can find this cheaper. This is a newer this is from Newer right here. The brand is Newer, and check those guys out. I actually love the equipment. I don't know if I have something else from them, but I love Newer. So Newer, if you're watching this, you better sponsor my course so I could give some people some percentage off your stuff. Anyway, so yeah. So I have so I have the tripod. You need a good When I first started, guys, don't look at me and be like, "Oh, look at that equipment." Honestly, when I first started in 2013, I didn't have this. I got this 2 years later, or maybe even 3 years later, when I got the Manfrotto head. And I didn't have this. I had a shoulder rig thing that I was using, a cheap shoulder rig thing that was like, how much was that? Like, I think $80. And as far as tripods, I bought a Walmart tripod. Yes, I bought a $40 tripod at Walmart, and I still filmed the wedding, guys. So if you're still starting out, don't be pressured and think like, oh, you're not gonna get a wedding right if you don't get this stuff that I'm putting here. You know, you could, dude, there's people that have that probably have less than this here, but they can do a better film than me. So it's all about the skills, guys. It's all about how creative you are. So all this stuff here, it just complements your skills, okay? All this stuff just complements your skills. You can be the best, you can have the best bow and arrow, but if you play against the best archer, you're gonna lose, because he has the skills, guys. He has the skills. So it's all about the skills, guys. It's all about the skills. It's not about the equipment. The equipment just kind of like help you out. So it's better to have good equipment, but guys, skills, me personally, I think it's skills over equipment. But the equipment help you out, perform your skills even better. They advance your skills. So if you have skills, you already have a competitive edge over your competition. But when you add this kind of equipment, it's just like makes you a beast. it just makes you a beast. So, and another thing why all this equipment is necessary is because it makes you look more professional. Okay, you could be the best filmmaker and have like shitty equipment, and you're not gonna look pro to other people, to potential clients who might want to book you. But if you have a setup like this and you have all this badass stuff on it, you know, you're gonna look professional even if you are just a beginner. So that's a good thing. Sometimes the pro equipment makes you look more professional, guys. So that's with the equipment, guys. So you will need the tripod to kind of make your shots more to hold your shots for ceremonies, because ceremonies you will do longer shoots during the ceremonies, so you will need a tripod for that. And this fluid head right here is good to, you know, it's to get the smooth shots, guys. So the fluid head I recommend this one specifically because this is the only fluid head that I've ever used. And just when I saw this right here, this gap right here, I was like, that shit, it looks badass, guys. So this one, I've put it down here on if you go down, you're gonna see this specific one that I got. I need to get another one. I just love these bridging things here. So when we go down to gimbals, guys, I have the Zhiyun crane. This is the first Zhiyun crane. I think this is the first one. But now they have more advanced cranes. They have the DJI Ronin S. So I put all this down here. This is cheap. $389, guys. That's really cheap because when that came out, it was a little bit more expensive. But yes, and then they have the Zhiyun Crane 3S. I guess that's the one that rotates or something like that. So you look into all that stuff. But yeah, gimbals are good to get steady shots, especially at weddings. You want to get tracking shots. And this whole course is about making your wedding film cinematic, right? So teaching you how to film and also teaching you how to make them more cinematic. So not even more, how to make them cinematic. So how you make them more cinematic. So how you make them cinematic is having smooth shots just like in Hollywood, right? So yeah, just like the movies you see. So a gimbal is going to help make your shots more cinematic. It's going to help your shots look more smooth, and just the movement is just like, this changed the wedding industry, guys. This changed, just not even the wedding industry, this changed the film industry. This little piece of equipment single-handedly just like shook the film industry. So guys, I really recommend this, guys. I don't care if you get the cheaper one, but just get something that's gonna, you know, make your shots steady, nice and steady. It's gonna make your shots look more professional. The production value is gonna be high. And yeah, guys, you need a gimbal. I can't stress this enough. You need a gimbal. So that's with the accessories that you need for right now to make your films cinematic. So let's move on to memory cards.